Translations of Spinoza's works in many languages graced one bookcase, and scholarly books on his philosophy another. A courteous librarian told me that the Spinoza Society would love to take possession of the whole house, but that alas, Spinoza's old rooms were still occupied by someone who was reluctant to sell. The same librarian also told me about an old rivalry with a different Spinoza Society that had been established in another house where Spinoza once lived, from 1661 to 1663. This simple red brick house with green shutters is in the Rijnsburg, near Leiden, where the oldest Dutch university was founded in 1575 and where Rembrandt and Jan Steen grew up. Spinoza rented a room there from the owner, Herman Homan, a medical man who specialized in painful early surgical techniques such as bloodletting. The front of the house had a 17th century plaque applied after Spinoza had already moved away, which read, "Ah, if only people were wise and meant well, the world would be a paradise, while now it is usually hell." The house has been restored to something resembling what it must have been like when Spinoza lived there. Goose quilts are neatly displayed on an inkstand. One can see where Spinoza crafted his lenses for microscopes and telescopes. His library is being recreated with 17th century copies of books he owned. The originals are lost, sadly. These include a Spanish edition of the Old Testament, books in Hebrew on religion and philosophy, scientific works in Latin, and some literature in Spanish, but not Dutch. There is also a guest book. One of the signatures is from Albert Einstein, who visited the house in 1920.